All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Another carry for him. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here's the snap on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams from the gun. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoad.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And what's been...
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offensive line fast. They're going for this. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Handed an excellent opportunity by their defense, Brock. Now time to cash it in. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears grow their lead to 14-0. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bears blocker! Bears blocker!
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. Hits the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
16, Colts 6.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set up.
Blown back, it's the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment.
Axel, 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 Axel. Ready, set up.
Back to the well again. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
It's his running back. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ready, set up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Has him on a quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Tap it. Tap. Ready, set up.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
At the 6-yard
We got
line.
corner.
A
We
gain
got
of 3.
tap it. Tap it,
Brings up
tap it.
2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Dose of the hurry up here. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw it here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw now. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Looking to throw. He's going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. All right, think this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Track him, 60.
The final throw before the break. Oh, not a good throw there. They're going to make the interception. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. On the move, past the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they're rewarded with a chance to add on 2 more. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come 19, come 19, baby.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. Caught by his back. And he's able to get this down in the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
3 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 50.
That's so typical. Buddy, overdoing it, that's